Number 7, become a good shepherd by becoming a good leader. John chapter 10, verse 3. To him the porter openeth, the sheep hear his voice. He calleth his own sheep by name, and he leadeth them out. He leadeth. A shepherd is a leader. Because John 10 verse 3 says, he leads them. Like a shepherd, he leads us. He leads. A shepherd is a leader. All right? Are you listening? Yes. Now, leadership is again not an automatic ability that people have. Are you there? And I'm saying that don't rubbish my teachings. Don't put them in the dustbin. Don't say what I am teaching is not necessary. We want to learn something higher. This is what you must learn. Leadership. How to be a leader. I'm just reading a new book on leadership. A good general. Yes. The science of leadership. Because we have the art of leadership, the science of leadership. Now, you must learn it. You must study it. How to lead people. People are the most complicated. I don't know what kind of people are. Hillary, come to me. Sicho, come to me. Iris, come to me. 3 little girls. 3 little girls. Stand right here, babies. Wow, 3 little girls. Are they nice little girls? Are they beautiful? Are they gentle looking? Are they gentle looking? Are they nice looking? Gentle looking? Yeah. You would be surprised how complicated it is to lead these 3 people anywhere. Yeah. He leadeth them out. You'll be surprised. And you'll be a brother. Try to be a beloved. Some of them have former beloveds around here. I know at least one of them, a brother, attempted to lead her to the altar. And she said, Ilidi. Ilidi, yeah. Yeah, altar. Look at how sweet and gentle. Look at that. I won't tell you which of the 3 it is, but gentle, sweet. Gentle, sweet. Wow. Oh, now let's smiling. Oh, now let's small size. Oh, now let's gentle looking. See, ole. Eya altar. Ilidi. Now, but if you study the art and the science of leadership, you'll be able to lead them anywhere. You'll be surprised. Yeah. The art of leadership. The art of leadership. If you have the art of leadership, none of these will refuse your leadership strategies. They won't even know that they are being led. When you are being led, you don't even know you are being led. Like as I'm leading you now, you don't even know what is happening to you. Like many of you joined the first laughter, you didn't know I was taking you somewhere. But we are on a journey. How many can recognize we are on a journey? We are going somewhere. Yeah. But initially, we don't know that we are going anywhere. Yeah. But after some time, we realize that, hey, I'm going in this direction. I'm not intended to be going in this direction. Yes. And you'll smile and be happy. Yeah. So, if you can develop your art of leadership, you'll be able to turn around. You can do almost anything. Wow. Easy. I'm not struggling. But if you don't have the art of leadership, hey! So, what you need is the art, strategy. And that is why when you see brothers who can't get beloveds, at a point you ask yourself, you need the art of leadership. True. Because you want to lead a sister. Got to be able to lead a sister. Paul said, should I not be like Peter to be able to lead about a wife? He used the word lead. Yeah. My wife, I've led her for more than 25 years. I've led her. I said, this is the way we are going. Yeah. And when it becomes, there's no agreement on it, it's my way. Yeah, because I'm the boss, man. I'm the head. I'm the head. Yeah. You see, a husband is a Lord of Lords in his room. And a King of Kings in his small 2x4. Yes. And Master of Ceremonies in that small place. That's the only place that you have some small lordship. Yeah. As soon as you step out of your square, you are nothing. You must be able to lead strategies. Be able to lead. So I led her all the way to the ground. Not much effort. Let it come up. Wow. 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 You see, it looks like it's natural. But you see, I've been feeding her, I've been teaching her, I've been preaching to her. She's been dancing. She's been coming around. Even when she was in tech, she was always coming around. So it's like that's how come she would even come for a camp like this. You come for the other camp, obligations camp. She's come and she's come again. And then she's sitting at the front. That's how I even saw her at the front. And she's got a tag. She's humbly obedient to wear one of these. And then I just pull her. And it's like, and I just do that. So many things have happened before I'm able to just, even to see her to pull this way. Yeah. So when a brother cannot propose, like you don't know how to even talk to one sister. You can't talk to one sister. Then how can you talk to the whole church? How can you talk to the whole church? When one little sister, you can't talk to her. Wow. Everybody say the art of leadership. The science of leadership. You're going to enjoy that new book, The Good General. Yeah. You're going to enjoy it. If I had copies, I would have given you some. I don't have to even speak. When you are a good leader, you just do a sign and then there's a movement. Am I powerful? I'm able to lead 3 sisters around. It's very powerful. It's something you have to learn how it is done. The Bible says, a good shepherd leadeth the people out. That's why I'm trying to get a land for us to build a church for First Life Church people. Do you get it? A place for your weddings. Yeah, a place for your reception. Now, I'm building down there. Some of you are going to have your wedding. It's going to be the reception is going to be down there. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's going to be, that place, you're going to have your reception down there. I mean, it's going to be fantastic. Yeah. You'll be taking, a white little car will just carry the bride and the groom. Look at that. You see, look. You see. I've caused more movements. Yeah. Wow. I don't even speak anymore. Yeah. My leadership strategies are working. That's why you must read the book of it. Don't take it for granted. That is, I am a medical doctor. I went to school 1982 to 1989. I never failed any exam. 7 years. Medical school. I'm telling you that it is more difficult to lead people than to be a doctor. And when you take it for granted, you don't study the art of leadership seriously. You lack something up in the coconut. It's not automatic. People will not just follow you just like that. There are people who work for me. If I'm not alive, they won't work for anybody. They won't. What they do for me, they won't do it for anybody. Because there's a reason why they will even do that for me. Yeah. People don't just get up and follow or just get up and give themselves or die for somebody. No. It's not like that. You are taking it for granted. I'm telling you, I say, I am a medical doctor. I say, it is more difficult to lead people than to be a doctor. That's why Korle Bu is still like a death trap. Because for being a doctor, the doctors are good. When you go, the doctors, they are very good doctors. Korle Bu trained, they've been abroad, they've done whatever. They are good. But how to manage the hospital? Even when one leader came and built the frontage, removed the bus stop, they started criticizing him so much. That's why somebody will be dead or dying. They'll just meet you outside and say, go to the mortuary. Or they'll have 3 people on the bed, some under the floor. When I was in the hospital working, I remember one day at the emergency, or when I got there, we were doing a ward round. The place was so full. 2 people on the bed, 1 under the bed. Like there's somebody under the bed. I mean, I'm not making it up. It's what I will go under the bed to examine the person. And there was a prisoner, and he was handcuffed. His foot was handcuffed to the bed. He was chained to the bed because he was a prisoner, and the prison officer was also around. So he was chained to the bed. You know. Then, at a point, he wanted to wee-wee, the prisoner. Now, the prisoner was an HIV patient also. You know. So, I don't know whether, I think he's the one who wanted to wee-wee, or the other guy. The other guy wanted. So he wanted to wee-wee, and it's like there was no whatever. So he started to wee-wee like a fountain this way. So the HIV guy was just wee-weeing on the other guy. And I think the prisoner was chained and he couldn't move, or the other person was too sick, he couldn't move. One of them couldn't move. But they were all chained. So we were just watching a fountain of whatever going on the guy. I mean, Korle Bu Hospital. You see things happening there. That part of the hospital is called leadership. The part where I look at you and I can diagnose you, I treat you, I can operate you, wake up, that is called medicine. The part where you organize that everybody who works at Korle Bu will be a rich person. But it's a place that makes millions of dollars. That part is called leadership. That's why a doctor is giving a testimony that he's got a nurse's flat. That God has moved in his life. God has moved in his life. He's got a nurse's flat, which is like a chicken coop. He's got a nurse's flat. That part is the leadership part, where those who work there are happy, and those who work there are safe, and there's place to stay. There's room. That part is the leadership. The medical part is like the person can treat you, operate on you, diagnose. That one is excellent. The leadership part is the part that I'm explaining to you. I don't know if you understand the difference. Yeah. The nurses are good nurses. The lab technicians, we have some. People fly to Ghana for medical treatment. You may not know. People come to Ghana for medical treatment from all over the sub-region. Yeah. We have things, we do things about people, they know things. The doctors, they know things. They are very, very good doctors. Pathologists, this, that, whatever. Go to the mortuary. There was one professor, he said all the politicians and whatever should come to the mortuary and see how they treat the dead. If you see your dead relative there, you can't even eat. How they treat the dead. How they're living, how much more the dead. When you better not go if your relative is there, because you will not be happy. Yeah, better not go and look. Yeah. That part is called leadership. It's the leadership of the place. The management, the leadership. That those who work there, the doctors, I heard the doctors were going on strike. Yeah, all those kind of things. You get what I'm saying? Doctors have been going on strike for years. Those things are from the leadership. But for doctor, a Ghana trained doctor, they are all over the world. All over the world. No sweat. It's cool. Yeah. Are you listening to me? Yeah. So, the pastoral part, like maybe just preaching the word or whatever, fine. Then leading the people who are under you will be okay, will be happy, will flow. Things will be okay for them. That part is the leadership part. Don't ever joke with it. I have missionaries I send them. They joke with it. They don't even read the book. You can sit by something, you will not see what it is. You see, when you are being led well, you don't even know you are being led. That's why Jesus said, having eyes, they cannot see. They see, but they don't see. As you are here, you see. This is about the 12th camp we have had. First Love Church. 12. Yes. 12 camps. Huh? In 3 years, yeah. 12. So you can't even see what is happening. But something is happening. So he leadeth a good shepherd. He leads them. Not easy to lead. Ghanaians have not been led into prosperity. We have been led, the people who have led Ghana have led the nation into darkness. Literally into darkness. Those who lead Ghana, they've led us into darkness. Is it not dark now? Yeah. Not necessarily these people. These people also came to meet whatever. But the people who have been in charge of Ghana have literally led the country into darkness. No railways, no road, only dirt roads, no water, no light. Like the people, they are the poorest kind, like type of leaders you can ever have. Is the type that we have in Africa. Oh yes. And those, when you get a good leader like in Singapore, the country will be poor. You see, Singapore was a poor country. No, you know why they introduced those rules in Singapore? Don't bring chewing gum to the country. If you can, they will lash you. All those rules, that they are still there. When I went to Singapore, I asked, why do you have such? We said, look, Chinese people, they are very dirty. So when the leader came, he said, no. Sometimes they will be in their, because it's an island, they have only tall buildings. So people will be in their building. Then when They have rubbish. They open the window, then they throw it out. They don't need something. They throw from upstairs. Then it will come down. A television they don't like. They open the window. They throw it out. Okay, so all those things. So the man also brought the rule that if you drop, they will lash you four lashes. Yes. If you go to a toilet and you don't flush it, you will be lashed. So once I went to the toilet, I was scared. They will lash you. Chewing gum. They'll set your bag for chewing gum. They don't want that chewing gum in the country. When you go to the country, you see the richest. If I was in Singapore with a crowd like this, and I took an offer, I'll get about over $100,000 US for this crowd. Just a normal service. Yes. Huh? Yes, just like this. Right now, if we take an offer, we may get $200, $300 from everybody here. It's from your financial power and the currency that you have. Go to Singapore. You see it. The poorest type of possible like a leader, that's the type of person that leads Korle Bu. It's like they are of the lowest caliber. The people who are in charge of the roads. I don't have to say it. You can look at it and see. That's why I'm saying that when I'm teaching about something like this, how dare you say that it is not necessary? This is not what is to be taught. How dare you? What else needs to be taught more? Look at this. Look at what is going on. There's no water, no lights, no roads, no railways, nothing. No schools. And you do an exam, it's a complete aporific exam. Aporified, totally aporified. You call this a school, you call this education. Today you have to pay special schools, SOS, TIS, AIS, and special to do O-level. That we were doing before. Everybody in Ghana used to do O-level, recognized in England and everything. We didn't need a special school called AIS, TIS, SOS. You pay $6,000, GIS, $10,000 a term. It wasn't a special thing for president's children or special children. All of us did O-level, recognized in England. Yeah, now the exam, you didn't even do that subject. You get a grade. Like you didn't do that. Like maybe you didn't do tree. You got tree, you got B or whatever. Yeah. You can buy the A's. You buy, they sell it. They sell D's, they sell B's, you can buy. I'm explaining something. You may be good, let's say, to teach the word, to pray for people, pour oil, do this, visit them. How to lead them, like as we are all here. So I can lead you to pray. I can make you pray for 6 hours, and I will go and sleep, and you will be praying, and you will be here. You can't go. That's leadership. I make you do what I want you to do when I'm not there. Happily. That's leadership. To make people go where you want them to go. Do what you want them to do. Be where you want them to be. I'm able to lead people to go to Mali. Ghanaians to go from Ghana to Mali. To go from England to Mali. I'm able to lead them to go from London to Dunkwa-on-Ofin. Straight. The missionary I sent to Dunkwa-on-Ofin, I remember when I was standing with him in London, we were at a camp called Bima Camp. He was wearing a winter coat. It was winter. The temperature was 0 degrees. We were outside in the snow. And I was very close. I'm going to send you to the mission. He said, okay, Bishop. So where would you say? I'll send you to a village. Okay, Bishop. Where would you go? So, and he left from the winter snow straight to Dunkwa. Yes. He has been there since then. Yeah. Can you do that? Can you lead people they trust you and they believe you to even give their life and go there? That's leadership. Don't think it's something that just falls on you. Read the books and study it slowly and carefully. Don't be like the older people they look at me and they just despise my wisdom. You see, wisdom can be despised. The Bible says a poor man's wisdom is despised. So there is wisdom that is despised. And when you have that wisdom, you can see when people despise what you have. Yes. The Bible says a poor man's wisdom is despised. So there's a type of person whose wisdom can be despised. That they find, what you are saying is not necessary. True. I know when my wisdom is despised. All these theological, some of the seminaries, they despise me. They despise what we are doing. That's why I say, cursed be the man who goes to change the school. What we are teaching, the one who is bold should come and try it, even when we are gone. You will see he and his family. It will be like they will unearth the traces of the curse for them. Yeah. I tell you. I can be saved. That's why that pastor told Bishop Eddie, he said, we pastors, when we meet, we felt that, what you were saying, but we've come to see that what Bishop Dark, what you people have been in, that's the main thing. That's what he said to me. So it means they despise it all along. One pastor took my book and threw it on the floor and stamped on it. He said, what is this? He said this, and he was actually a lecturer in the university. Yeah. He was a PhD. That he took the book. He said, I know books. He held the books, but I know books. That's not a book. I mean, that's not something. Then he took the book and threw it on the floor and stamped on it. A couple of weeks later, his leg was cut off. The same leg was cut off. Yes. When you teach, you can feel when people despise what I'm teaching you about leadership. Ghanaians are in countries all over the world. Nigerians are in countries all over. It's called a diaspora. You have not been able to lead them. I'm leading Ghanaians and people in the diaspora all over where they are. I'm a leader of all these people. They are all under my leadership. Why don't you learn something from that? But rather, you despise me because maybe I don't come in here. Maybe you look at as I have caste, you despising me. Because I'm a half caste. You despise me. But wisdom is justified of her children. The fruits speak for themselves. A person always senses when his wisdom is despised. Many of the people I've led, they despise my wisdom, even though I'm their leader. I'm their leader, but they despise what I'm saying. So I just keep on plodding on doing what I'm doing. And they also keep plodding on doing what they are doing. And then we see later. Yeah. I can arrive anywhere, America, Germany, whatever. When I arrived in Munich recently, I told the people I'll come for a camp in Europe. I'm coming to Munich, Germany. Bavarian Mountains. I chose the venue. I said Munich. Monday morning, everybody was there. You were there? Yeah, from different countries. They just came. Yeah. Yeah. That's leadership. Don't take it for granted. You take me for granted. You take me for granted. True or not true? A poor man's, the Bible said there was a city. A great king came and built, when they saw the big king with his big things, everybody lost heart. There was a man in the town. He, by his wisdom, delivered the city. But no one remembered him. Then I said to myself that a poor man, even when he is wise, his wisdom is despised. Because there are people, the wisdom that the person has is rubbished. You will not be one of those who rubbish great wisdom. In Jesus' name. Sit down, girly girls. Okay. Leadership